I'm going to start this quick ballad breakdown with Leon Thomas's #1 hit, Mutt. Now, this song only has 14 unique lines, so there's not a whole lot for me to work with, but I did see one that stuck out to me. He says, "I see past pretty faces, so I got trouble trusting." Now, I'm not sure how those two relate, but on the first part, you see past pretty faces. Yeah, Leon, so do I. I can also see past ugly faces and most faces. Faces are face size. They're not as big as the entire horizon. Why wouldn't you be able to see past one? Did you lean to the left or right maybe? Look around it? Do you just know people with gigantic faces? I'm not sure what's going on. But anyway, I'm Nyte. I'll be back with another quick ballad breakdown. Until then, be well, do good. Time for another quick ballad breakdown. This time it's Daisies by Justin Bieber. In this song, 2 lines stuck out to me. The first is, "Head is spinning and it don't know where to stop." Okay, so is this like an exorcist situation? Are you possessed by a demon? I mean, even an owl can't go more than 180 degrees, so do you not have a spine? I don't know what's going on there. Second line, "I'm Cupid with arrows, babe, I'm shooting my shot." Well, I guess you would need to be Cupid with arrows, because if you don't have the bow and arrows, then you're just some random cherub, I guess, and nobody knows who you are. So, anyway, I'm Nyte. I'll be back with another quick ballad breakdown soon. Until then, be well, do good. It's Nyte, and your quick ballad breakdown for today is Opalite by Taylor Swift. Now, in this song, a few lines stuck out to me. The first one is, "I thought my house was haunted. I used to live with ghosts." Now, if you thought your house was haunted and you used to live with ghosts, one, don't you got 8 houses? Live in a different one. Also, if it has ghosts, I don't know, find some ghost hunters, ghostbusters, Scooby in the gang, something, clear that up, so you can live in all 8 of your houses. Second one is, "You were dancing through the lightning strikes." Do you mean outside where the lightning was? Because if so, you might want to watch out for ground current, step voltage. You could get killed. It's kind of cavalier and reckless, honestly. You probably shouldn't do that. And the last one I wanted to touch on was, you have to make your own sunshine. How exactly were you going to do that? Do you have some kind of magical powers? Are you a star in human form? I mean, we are made of star stuff, but how much star stuff are you made out of if you can create sunshine? Seems kind of impossible. Maybe you're, promising a bit much. Anyway, I'll be back with another quick ballad breakdown soon. Until then, be well, do good. It's Nyte again, and today's ballad breakdown is "Man I Need" by Olivia D. Now, there's 3 lines that stuck out to me in this one I want to comment on. First, she said, "It's like a type of alchemy." Now, alchemy's not real. I don't know if anybody told her that, so I guess she's saying it's like a type of nothing. Second, she says, "A satellite ain't even that far." Now, I'm not sure what she thinks far is, but between 200 to 35,000 miles, the range where most satellites are from Earth, is kind of far. I consider it far. Most people I know would consider that far. Maybe that's not far to her. Maybe she owns a spaceship. I don't know. I mean, some of them are 1.5 million kilometers away, so I don't know. Third, she says, "Stop making me read between the lines." Now, if we're talking about somebody who wrote on lined paper, then that's where the words are. You kind of have to read between the lines, otherwise you don't get to read anything. If she's talking about the actual lines of text, then that's empty space, and how is somebody making you read nothing? Are you telling people to stop making you read nothing? You just want to read more? Go to a library, I don't know. Anyway, I'll be back soon with another ballad breakdown. Until then, be well, do good. It's Nyte again, and today's quick ballad breakdown is by Mariah the Scientist, and the song is called "Burning Blue." Now, in this song, the very first line she says is, "I got that blue fever." Now, that's an old informal name for Rocky Mountain spotted fever, and she might want to get that taken care of. She follows that line with "cold as ice," and then in the next line she says, "You're like a fire-breathing creature." So she's getting chills, I guess, She thinks somebody else is some kind of dragon or something. So I guess maybe she's hallucinating. This fever seems like it's kind of bad. Then in the chorus, she says, my cold sweat is dripping everywhere. So she now has the cold sweats as well. Now, this is a bacterial infection. I'm sorry she got bit by a tick that ended up getting this, but she can get this fixed. Go to the doctor. In the second verse, she starts talking about fighting and shooting. So maybe she's confused now. Maybe she's hallucinating some more. It's hard to tell. I don't know what kind of scientist Mariah is, but I'm guessing it's not a virologist, because she's not taking the appropriate actions for what's going on with her health right now. Anyway, I'll be back soon with another quick ballad breakdown. Until then, be well, do good. It's Nyte again, and today's song is Bryson Tiller's I Need Her. Now, in this song, the first verse starts off with him talking about how, she mended his heart, but he broke hers. But it jumps around a bit because now we go into the chorus, and he's talking about how he needs her like his playlist. Now, I looked up Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and playlist isn't anywhere on there, so I'm not even sure how much he actually needs her. Near the end of the chorus, he says, without you, there's no more sweet songs that I can't make them alone. But there's no featured artist on this track, but maybe he's kind of a producer and he didn't technically make the song alone. The song continues to jump around because in verse 2, he starts out with saying, let's make a baby, but from verse 1, he left off talking about how he broke her heart. I guess we're missing something in here. The chorus doesn't really connect it well. He talks about doing a few more random things with her, throughout the rest of the verse, goes back to another chorus, but the bridge is where it gets even more confusing. Halfway through it, he says, see our baby smiling. Like, okay, so is this the same baby you wanted to make? Or do you have a previous baby with her that you see smiling? Or have 9 months passed between the last verse and this bridge? He ends the bridge with, baby, it's your choice. Don't ever leave me. I'll be better, baby. Was he being bad to his baby? Is his baby gonna leave him? Or is he now calling the girl baby and not talking about the baby who he just called baby a few lines ago? Because if this girl is now baby and his baby, is his baby also baby? Does he just refer to everybody he knows as baby? I don't know. Anyway, as I said, this is Nyte. I'll be back soon with another ballad breakdown. Until then, be well, do good. It's Nyte, and today's breakdown is Ordinary by Alex Warren. What sticks out to me, this one starts with the very first line. They say the holy water's watered down. So, first, who is this they? They say a whole lot of stuff. And the holy water's watered down, so did somebody just go get some regular water or unholy water? Which, I don't know how you make that exactly. But, they just poured in the holy water. Just go get somebody to bless it again and problem solved. The verse continues and goes into what I feel is the overarching theme of this song. And it makes me wonder, Alex, are you okay? Sounds like you might be dying. Because then you start with lines like, our colors will fade eventually, so if our time's running out, and then into the chorus you say, laying me down till we're dead and buried, return me to dust. Honestly, this song's kind of getting a little bit morbid. Side note though, you said the angels up in the clouds must be jealous. Like, hold on. The immortal, divine beings who can fly and have all kind of powers and whatever are jealous of you? Why? Because you found something so out of the ordinary? Guess what? They're also out of the ordinary. Matter of fact, if you go for the biblically accurate versions, they are really out of the ordinary. And the last part I want to comment on is during the bridge where it says something so heavenly higher than ecstasy. Are we talking about ecstasy, the feeling? Because just general ecstasy feeling, how do you measure how high it is? If you're talking about ecstasy, the drug, are you comparing it to another drug? I don't know how you even compare how high you are, or I don't know, maybe if I did drugs like that, I would know. I don't know. Anyway, I'll be back soon with another quick ballad breakdown. Until then, be well, do good. It's Nyte, and today's breakdown is Back to Friends by Somber. I'm going to jump down to the chorus, and he says, how can we go back to being friends after we just shared a bed? Are you looking for an instruction manual? Be an adult. If you were good friends before, it's probably easier to do. Then he continues with, how can you look at me and pretend I'm someone you've never met. I don't know, man. Maybe she's a good actress. Did you consider that? Finally, in the bridge, he says, the devil in your eyes won't deny the lies you've sold. First, why is there a supernatural being in her eyes? And then you said the lies she sold. Why was she selling lies? Were you buying these lies? Did you know they were lies before you bought them? Did you try to get a refund? Is it an exchange policy or something? Maybe you get a few truths instead? Anyway, I'll be back soon with another breakdown. Until then, be well, do good. It's night, and today's breakdown is Tears by Sabrina Carpenter. While normally I'll break down certain lines that catch my eye in a song, this one is kind of the entire song because it has a theme. And the theme apparently is the bar is set in hell. Throughout the song, she's talking about how she's getting turned on by some of the most basic, banal, bottom of the barrel behavior that you can possibly get out of a man. The song starts off with a chorus and her saying that she's getting wet by him being responsible and treating her like she's supposed to. You know, the thing you're supposed to do. Then we go into the first verse and she's saying a little initiative, doing the dishes, a little communication, and assembling a chair from IKEA has her coming up out of clothes. Really? Wow. In the second verse, she says having a little respect for women, remembering how to use your phone, considering that she has feelings, and offering to do anything. I mean, anything. That's what turns her on. That's what gets her going. Upon approaching this song, I didn't think it was going to be a sad song, but this song is pretty sad. And it's sad because how did we get here? How are things so bad that being a decent, functional human being is really what gets somebody going? That's all it takes. I'm by no means saying anybody has to be perfect, but man, really? Anyway, I'll be back soon with another breakdown. Until then, be well, do good. It's night, and today's breakdown is Folded by Kehlani. So in this one, I'm going to jump straight to the chorus. She says, so can you come pick up your clothes? I have them folded. Meet me at the door while it's still open. So I gotta wonder, is she role-playing a friendly employee at a full-service laundromat? Interesting thing to make a song about. She continues with saying, I know it's still cold out, but it's not frozen. Okay, I'm glad the weather's not too bad and you want this customer to come back get their clothes on time. Then the post-chorus part makes me think maybe that's not what the song is about. Because she says, I'll let your body decide if this is good enough for you. If what's good enough? The folded clothes? Why is their body deciding that? You haven't said anything else about bodies before this. Just kind of throws me off a bit, I guess. The other line I want to touch on is where she says, I don't need roses, just some flowers from my garden. Okay, so I guess you're not growing roses in your garden, but what kind of flowers are you growing? You don't mention that. And also, why do you need those flowers? For what? This song has me asking a bunch of questions, but anyway, I'll be back soon with another ballad breakdown. Until then, be well, do good. It's night, and today's breakdown is the exercise and speed singing called Where's My Husband by Ray. She starts off the song by saying, where the hell is my husband? What's taking him so long to find me? 1, who are you asking, and why don't you know? Share your location. Give him a call. It's your husband. The first verse starts out with you saying, why is he waiting for me to go old? Why is he testing my patience? 1, you're in your 20s and you don't seem like you have a lot of patience. And you continue with saying that you think he's spending time with other women while you're reviewing applications. Well, maybe clock out from your HR job and go to him. You follow that with, wait till I get my hands on him, I'm gonna tell him off. Maybe he's taking his time because you seem like you're a little toxic. The second verse starts off with you saying you're doing lonely acrobatics, taking your dress off at 2 a.m. And you're tired of living like that. So if you know you have to take it off by yourself and it's difficult, why not just wear a different dress? Jumping down to the bridge, you say you're 5'5" with brown eyes. Shouldn't your husband know that already? Have you not told him how tall you are? Has he not looked at your eyes yet? You should really get to know your husband a little bit better. Finally, you talk about how you want a diamond ring to wave around. You're allowed to buy your own ring if you just want a ring to wave around. You don't even need him for that. Anyway, I'll be back soon with another breakdown. Until then, be well, do good.